Thanks for joining everyone who joined. I think by now you all know that I am coming live every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's for free and through Sunday. After Sunday, Spirit and I, my spirit guides told me that we're gonna come back together and re-rendezvous to see what the next schedule is after that. So come live every day at 11 a.m. with me. Join the Zoom link. If you want to stay up to date on all the replays and you want to get little email reminders on them, in the chat you'll see Kathleen will drop a little email sign letter that you can sign up for, so you just get the replays and the emails if you want that. But if not, without further ado, guys, let's start. Day 2 of quarantine with Spirit. Yes, 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 loves. Take a moment, relax the muscles in your neck, relax the muscles in your back, relax the muscles in your stomach. You have to keep your energy field open. You have to keep your emotions flowing. You have to keep the vibrations moving. A natural response, a natural reaction to tension, to anxiety, is for the body to clench up. This is something that humanity is going to move through. So when Kelly was meditating us with this morning, she was a little focused on I feel anxiety right now, how do I move through it? We kind of quickly just said, you have your yoga, go on a run. Get your body relaxed so all the motions can flow through and move through you. And then start focusing on, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, humanity is moving through this. Do you want to shift your perspective right now to be part of the solution? Well, universe, how do I manifest that money now? That is an open vow. That is an open way of viewing it. Well, universe, I'm not a frontline doctor, so I can't really, do the whole save humanity part, come up with the vaccine, treat people who are actually sick with it, but I can help people who are interested in selling their homes. Who now more than ever is really ready to get rid of that spare home? Connect them to me. I can help make that smooth, easy, and peaceful for you. And we're going to go straight in with people, and they're going to start with Chandra. Let me unmute you. So guys, if you are catching this on my personal page, on my Facebook business page, or on my group, Kathleen is going to drop a Zoom link in there so that you guys can come join live if you want. And let me actually switch it so that they see me. Click the Zoom link if you want to join live. Otherwise, just enjoy sitting back, hearing Spirit's messages. And there's a sign-up link going around if you want to be reminded of all the future lives and if you would like the replays. Okay, and George is saying go back to Chandra. So Chandra, we really want to talk to you about the focusing on the end goal. The humanity is going to move through this. Are you going to stay right now, get caught up in fear, but who will want this now? Who will hire me now? Or are you going to go, the next 2, 3, 4, maybe up to 6 months, the globe is transitioning, and then there will be a new norm developed. What do you have to say on that so far?
Yeah, it's speaking to me. I'm at an in-between phase, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do outside of what I do right now for income. But it's almost like an in-between phase.
Well, why can't you do what you do now?
I can, I just don't want to.
Okay, that's a different story. Okay, so we see there's 2 things going on for you right now. You have your personal transition, your personal, I'm looking to earn money in a new way, but there's also the right now. what you already know how to do. Make sense?
Yes.
Why not allow yourself to do both at the same time?
I don't feel that I know how. I'm a one-track person. It's one or the other. It's black or white. There's no in between or gray area.
So this is beautiful because this answer is not only going to help you, but it's going to help other people who are in a little bit more anxiety, a little bit scattered brain, scattered mind. They sit down and do something, but then their mind bounces something else they're going to do. And that is, we simply set a timer for 30 minutes. If you're on the scattered brain part, make it 15 minutes. If you're calm mind, make it an hour, make it 2 hours. For this time frame, I'm focusing on this. And if you get distracted, Kelly laughed when we gave that exercise to a client. She went, okay, well, I'm going to try it. She focused on sending her email out to her people, and then she took off and started dancing in her home. And then she came back to and went, oh my God, did I really just start dancing in the middle of trying to type this email to my people to let them know that I'm doing a live workshop? There was no judgment on her end though. She went, wow, I'm so glad I set that timer. Kelly, get back to it. Your mind may wander. It may wander. And that is absolutely okay. Circle back and come back to what it is you wanted to focus on. But now more specifically to you, it's, okay, these are in the morning, 8 to 12. This is example's sake. You figure out your time frame. 8 to 12, I do my thing that I know how to do right now, housing, yada, yada. Take a break, do my stretches. 2 to 5 p.m. is when I'm open to the universe showing me new ways of earning money. Does that clear it up a little bit for you?
Yeah, it does. I guess I'm hesitant because what I do with real estate doesn't require much from me at all most days. So I have a lot of time to be in my head about how I'm going to make income moving forward.
So that goes back to what we said earlier. Why can't you do both? So we said it was example sake only. So fine, 8 to 9, 8 to 8:30, you do what it is you do in real estate. And then are you going to stay in your mind focused on the problem? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Or, hey, for now, I'm open to new ways. I'm open to new ways. And what Kelly did, guys, you're here, you want to be here. You can't jump 20 feet, but can you jump a foot? Can you jump a foot? If what we're going to do it for an example sake of anxiety. Kelly felt a little wobbly in her emotions. And she went, well, I need to do something new. This going live in this new way, multiple places, new tech, relying on someone else to handle some of the helping with me, this is completely new to me. I want to feel better about doing something new. So you know what her inspired idea was? She's like, universe, let that journey be there. Step 1, you do the ask. Step 2, you let us come through and deliver ideas to you. Step 3, you receive. But many of you, what you do is when you receive the impulse for the 1-foot jump, for the next step up the ladder, you go, that's not going to get me there. And you dismiss it, and then you don't even start your journey. So Kelly, after she did that, she let it go. She did something in the kitchen, and then she got the idea to go on a walk. She never has this normal route she does, but instead she got the idea to walk on the other side of the building. And she went, this is silly. I'm walking behind the building. She felt a little bit of that same fear come up of something new, and she went, oh, how silly. That feeling's coming up again, just walking behind the building back to my apartment instead of on the front side of it. And then at the end of walking, she went, oh, I get it. I know how to navigate transition. All right, I've got this Zoom webinar live broadcast thing. Did you see that middle step?
Yes.
If you want to build the muscle to doing something new, start smaller. Drink a different style of tea. See where we're going there?
I see. It just seems easier said than done.
It always is that way when a baby's learning how to walk. Get up and walk, you little dummy. Would you say that?
No.
Get up and walk? For them, our parents not, oh my God, she crawled today. Oh my God, she stood up on her own. Oh, I was able to hold her hands today. Cheer yourself on. Be your biggest cheerleader. Does that not make more sense now than it's ever made before?
Yes.
Look at me. I read time at a different day. Okay, here's a good example for all of you. Kelly and her friend. Kelly's not used to going live every day at 11 a.m. She's having to adjust. She's having to get on a little bit more of a routine, wake up, get her workout done. Today, Kelly was ready at 10:45 a.m. She called her friend and went, oh my God, this isn't the 10:30 that we said we'd meet at, but damn, this is a lot closer than I was all week when they were connecting 1 minute before they were going live. And her friend was simply, we're not getting it word for word, was, all right, we're on the right track. And Kelly was, hell yeah, I'm proud. Workout done, shower done, breakfast almost done. All right, tomorrow my goal is I'm going to have all the different lives and texts set up at 10:45 so that I can sit and relax. Make sense?
Yes.
5% more. And they want to move on to the next person. So 5% more, guys. 5% more. And everyone who's joining on the different platforms, if you want to come live and hang out on the live call, make sure to hit that Zoom link so you can get on the live call and get up here and speak with Spirit. It kind of looks like they're going in order right now. So Galaxy, Kathleen, and then Roxanne might be next. So join the Zoom link if you want to come live. If you guys want to be reminded of all of the reminders so that you catch this every day of the week, because it's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day through Sunday. Sign up for the little email list that Kathleen's going to drop in there. And I'm trying to unmute. Who's Galaxy S10? Oh, you're unmuted.
Hi, Kelly. It's Eden.
Eden!
I can't really talk much because I'm at work, but I'm listening.
You are? Okay, did you want to talk to her? Can you do a minute or two, Eden, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so Eden, talk to us. Where are you at? What are you thinking? What's going on?
I'm at work. I'm nervous with everything that's going on. I feel like, I just started to feel a little bit grounded in my growth and that kind of stuff. And now there's all this turbulence of things going on and just kind of what does that mean for me physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. I'm just kind of like going through the motions, a lot more stable than I was at one point, but it's still just scary of what's to come, not knowing.
I feel like I just got on my path. I did a lot of work. I know how it goes. You do the inner work. You do the inner child work. You let go of old fears. Sometimes you move on from past friendships, relationships. And I was just starting to feel grounded in my new life, in my new world. And here's this outside thing that feels like it's being inserted into my experience when I just got stable. Fair enough way to recap that?
Yes.
Nothing is ever inserted into your experience. If you watch the interview that Autumn did with Kelly, she asked beautiful questions, kept a beautiful flow to the interview. In there, we talked about how people who don't even believe in law of attraction, even though law of attraction is like gravity, it's real, it's there, it impacts you and effects and affects you, whether you're aware of it or whether you believe in it or not. Can you be in a place of, whoa, I didn't know that the whole globe, the whole world was manifesting a shift? Because in that interview we talked about, and even yesterday, day one, we talked about masculine energy, go, 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 masculine energy, go, go, go. That was helpful when humanity and society as a whole was in a place of, we need to figure out how to build houses. We need to figure out how to get vaccines. You had to do work to then get good results. Enough of a solid foundation is already there. Now it's a switch over to how can we love and enjoy life more now? Kelly had a client say to her, I thought I was the only mom in my block, and I thought I had the only children on this block. But now I see people outside. I see moms playing with children in their front yard. I didn't know there were so many families here. Doctors, whether they believe in law of attraction or not, who went, I'm burned out. There must be a different way. They contributed to this shift. There always tends to be a little bit of chaos. And then in hindsight, you realize, oh, that chaos was actually guiding us towards this solution. Okay, do you see that?
Yeah, definitely. And that's kind of where my mindset has been. Like, we're all forced to slow down. Like, we don't have a choice at this point. And, as ugly as it is and as uneasy as it is, I mean, it's just kind of like you said, a beautiful thing to see the things that we're so busy going that we usually overlook.
Because you are 100%, after all of this, those genuine friendships, people like to call it, those people who you feel uplifted around, those are going to be held much more near and dear. And people who are just time fillers, whatever word you might want to put to that, no, I'm hanging out by myself, or I'm hanging out with people who it's upliftment.
I love that.
You are really going to cherish that. And they're saying, skedaddle on down the line. Love you, Eden. Sorry I won't be able to meet you after all. Live event.
One day.
Oh, Roxanne. Roxanne, where did you go? Oh, Roxanne had to go, I guess. Where is she? Wait, do you want to? Oh, no, they want to do Kathleen next. Kathleen and then Roxanne.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly. I'm not ready.
Sound like Eeyore, dude. Round of applause for
I'm
Kathleen.
in the weeds right now.
Oh, you're in the weeds? Well, keep dropping those links as Spirit talks to you.
Okay.
Kathleen, what we want to come in and talk to you about, in the spiritual world, they like to call it opening your heart chakra, opening your heart to love. Because as much as you were, hey, yeah, I'll do this thing to help my friend. Hey, yeah, I'll do this thing to feel like I'm contributing. Do good to feel good. You got to admit, your heart opening up a bit, softening a bit to embodiment, the feel good radiating throughout your whole body. Not do this action, okay, now I can relax and feel good. It's, whoa, my body is waking up. Talk to us there.
I don't know, that resonates a lot. I think, because, I mean, I've been pretty stressed lately at work and everything, and I've been doing that a lot of, okay, if I do this whole list of things, then I can relax and I can enjoy that I accomplish those tasks, or I can enjoy my time after I do those 5 things that I have to do. So I haven't really been enjoying the activities while I'm doing them. I do really love my job, but it's become a chore.
So
And
compare that to your 4 days with us.
I think it's given me a lot of perspective. I really do enjoy helping people, and I've been able to connect helping you and doing all these posts and stuff with a lot of the assistant, like quote unquote assistant type work that I do with my teams.
Let us focus on do good to feel good. Now combining and merging with the, as you do some of this work, it feels good in your body. Make sense?
A little. Like get out of my head more.
Yes, embodiment, presence, or other words that people put to it. There's do good, you plow through. If you're tired, you don't care. If your knee hurts, hey, I just got to do this to then feel good. And then there's, well, let me go on this jog, and oh, if my knee starts to hurt a little bit, I will determine if it's something that does just need to be, hey, it's growing pains, or if it's oh, my knee is telling me today that today's a walk.
Okay.
You are perfectly highlighting for everyone to see right now that shift from do, 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 do. I worked 80 hours this week. I bandaged up and aced up 10 knees this week. Oh, I saved my girl from blowing out her knee so she won't need surgery. I did good. Now I can feel good about myself to, hey, I can be in my body and enjoy right here, right now. Because if you're in that state, we guarantee you that if you stay at a similar job, you'll be so grounded in your body that you'll be, wait, I feel that pain behind my eye. Oh, wait, I feel the pain in my shoulder. I've got to take a break. I'm done for the day. You tapping back into you and your internal guidance system. Make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the path you're on. All right, they said they're done with you. It looks like they're just going to go through as many people today. It's a little bit of a different way than they did it yesterday. This is so fun. Thanks for joining, guys. Oh, we got Alyssa. Oh, okay, Roxanne. Oh, guys, I love you. Thanks for joining and hanging out with me. We should start calling this Quarantine with Spirit. All right, let's see. Roxanne. Okay, Roxanne, talk to us.
Hi. So we are going into lockdown today for 21 days. So it's pretty scary. Uncharted waters, right?
Well,
Yeah, other than that, everything's going pretty good, Kelly.
Well, we love your question, and we actually want, you're the perfect person to go right now. We're going into lockdown. I feel scared. It's uncharted territories. It's something new. That's going on. Everything else is pretty good though, but like here's this thing that no one knows. And so this is what we want to explain to everyone. Because when Kelly was out she went on her run today. Is she being very vigilant about the 6 feet social distancing? Because in her mind's eye, we have people on the front line in this invisible war, and my part in this war is to sit my ass on my couch and make sure I stay 6 feet away from people and go out minimally, get my workout in, get back home. Once a week, pop to the grocery store. That's it. She went, wow. Back in the day, it was like the World War I, World War II. People were like heavily involved. Now we all get to sit in our living room, sit on our couch. Okay. Following us so far?
Yes, definitely.
So when she was out and about, when someone came within her 6 foot bubble, she jumped back and went, whoa, 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 6 feet, buddy. I take this very seriously. Oh, you're one of those? And Kelly went, oh, you're more focused on getting your flirt on than you are with helping people, because you know what? We could flirt 6 feet apart too. So there's that. There's being precautious. There's following the advice of the leading scientists who are saying, here's the part that everyone can play. Sit on your ass, stay 6 feet away from people when you go out. If you have to touch something like food, Lysol it down, wash it with hand and soap before you put it into your home. If it's groceries, put it on a counter, wipe it down. As Kelly continued on her walk though, some people, there was a lady, a beautiful lady. We love her so much. She's participated in some of our work. Good friend to Kelly's. They're great friends of people. They're great friends. They're not one of those friends that hang out every day. But there's when they get around, they have that, oh my God, I see you, girl, I see you. We're both rocking it. And as Kelly approached the car, she saw her back up a little. She went, oh, no, don't worry. I fully respect the 6 foot distance. I just want to get close enough so I can hear you. So Kelly stopped 6-7 feet away. They had a beautiful conversation. Okay, we want to talk about if you're part of the group that's entering someone's space, are you part of the problem or are you part of the solution? Join the solution crowd. If you're part of the group of, ooh, people are there, this is not a time to view people as danger. People are not dangerous. It's a time to view it as We're discovering how to love and connect in a whole new way, because we guarantee, guys, as you move through this virus and you respect that 6-foot barrier, when it's run its course and it's off the planet, you guys are going to appreciate those hugs that much more and actually go, my work life now supports my personal life. So believe it or not, that's the silver lining. That's the benefit that everyone's getting. You view it as, we're learning to love and connect in a whole new way. Yeah, how have you been? How have you been? How have you been? Okay, great. Okay, does that soothe some of your emotions so far?
Definitely. Thank you.
Oh, we're going to keep going a little bit more. We just want to touch base. So it's not viewing others as, you're the danger, oh my goodness, you're going to give me the coronavirus. No, it's a, hey, we're doing our part in this global shift by laying on our couch, doing indoor yoga, virtually calling people. Kelly has a virtual date with a friend tonight, and they're just laughing. When Kelly went, girl, I need to buy something, but I literally don't need anything, and I'm not going to panic buy. Do you or your baby need anything? Because I kind of just need to buy something right now. It'll make me feel better, but I refuse to panic buy. But I could buy something for someone else if you need it. The friend was, well, I don't really need anything. Well, I'm down to a week's supply of diapers. If you'd like, you could pick up another diapers, but this exact brand, this or that. And Kelly laughed and went, you know what, that would make me feel really better. A mom doesn't have to go out. If she doesn't have to go out, I get to contribute to my beautiful 4-month-old friend. Like, yes. So what Kelly did is she dropped it off right in front of the door, and she grabbed one of her Lysol wipes that specifically say coronavirus on there. She left it on top of the box. She got in her car, drove away, and went, hey, your box of diapers is outside. And that Lysol wipe on top is fresh out of my container, and it kills coronavirus. The friend giggled back and went, oh my God, I didn't realize that would provide such relief for me right now and also help me feel so loved. Kelly giggled and went, don't worry, girl. I've been watching the sanitizing videos. Do you see that new way to love and connect?
Yeah, definitely. Hey.
And Kelly was also laughing. You know what the funny part about all of this is? For the first time, I'm living in this apartment complex. It's a small one. There's 9 units. She's like, I'm probably for the first time going to meet my neighbors. Give it a few more days. They all are used to working out of the house. I'm going to put little notes on everyone's door and say, hey guys, why don't we have a picnic? Everyone sits on their patio. It's more than 6 feet apart. It's reminding everyone to get back to that community, that love and connection, that hey, coronavirus. Kelly has a friend who's 2 hours away from her. Hey, I've got to admit, she's being honest where she's at. I've got to admit, I don't really want to drive into Atlanta. It's a metropolis city there. Y'all are fucked. But you're all over in the 60 crowd. Do you need to go grocery shopping for you? I might go grocery shopping here and drive it for you, because I'm sure your grocery stores are like a little more empty than ours. The friend just laughed and went, oh, you are such a sweet doll. I'm actually good for 2 weeks. And my neighbor who's 40, he's running to the grocery store and he's picking up items for me. But I love knowing that you could be a backup if we do run out here. And kind of, oh, do you see that? Be where you're at. I don't really want to do this. So if you have an alternative solution, please use that one. But if not, I'll do it. That's the same thing as the previous person. She's been plowing through, working past the comfort of her body, to exhaustion, to burnout. Now you have to pay attention to, this is where I'm at. My body is telling me that I'm tired. My body is, I feel some fear coming up around offering this, but my heart is overreaching in joy that I can offer this to you. So take me into consideration. When you take you into consideration, there's me, there's you, coming together so that you can have the we and the individual. Everyone's going to learn to love and connect in a whole new way. Okay. Are you satisfied so far? We want to go a little bit more with you unless you have any clarifying questions on what we've said.
No, I'm with you 100% all the way.
Okay, so you don't want to view your fellow human being as the plague. You want to respect the social distancing, the guidelines that we think it's the CDC or maybe it's the WHO. Respect the guidelines that the people who are on the leading edge of the science behind this are suggesting. And then view it as, hey, hi, how are you? Oh, whoa, 6 feet, but how are you today? That's how you're going to move through this easily. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
You have any questions for us? Because we're here all through Sunday to provide a little boost for you. Any questions though?
Nothing comes to mind, hey?
Learning to love my apartment.
I just love this idea of yours. It's fabulous.
Kelly, when it first hit, she was like, all right, universe, what are we doing? Are we doing $100 one-off sessions? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? By the way, because I want a very accessibly priced program for everyone. That was her focus, guys. Are you focused on the I feel scared? Are you focused on I want something accessible to people? We came back with, well, why don't we do this through Sunday? And then why don't we provide your lowest price program, your most accessible price program ever? And Kelly just giggled and went, that sounds great. That's how this came, guys. Smooth, simple, easy. So some words. I'm learning to love my house, my home, my apartment in a whole new way. I'm discovering how I can enliven and brighten up my immediate surrounding and environment. I want everything in my environment to radiate love back to me. We all have this beautiful time to, I do like the color of my wall. I do appreciate my plant. Hey, you know what I really need to add to this after this ends? Some plants. We're going to skedaddle on down to the next person. All right, Spirit, who is next? Oh, it's Ebony. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Ebony, can you unmute yourself? Hello?
Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Hello. I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome.
I know. So I missed the first couple of days, and I'm not really stressed out about this whole coronavirus thing. I've just been taking it at stride,
So we're gonna reframe that really quick. So I missed the first couple of days, but I'm not too stressed. That was a little bit of shame on me, or that was a little bit of highlighting what you may not have done to meet the perfection standards of someone else. How was that translation for you? Did you see where we're going with that?
Yes. So
it's a broadcast of, here's what I did wrong. In reality, how we would word that is, because the first days prior to today have been focused on helping people out of deep anxiety, helping people out of deep fear. A lot of those messages were about that. So what we worded it is, wow, I feel like I found out about this at just the right time, at just the right pace, because these messages are hitting home. Do you see how that's broadcasting? I'm in touch with my inner being, my internal guidance system that is guiding me to just what I need, where I need to be, when I need to be there in the safest way possible.
yes.
That's your shift throughout all of this. I'm in touch with my inner being. Everyone prior to you, it was slight tweaking to, hey, you've got to pay attention to how your physical body feels. Hey, you've got to, if you feel fine, you're good, you're working on people's knees, doing your sports therapy thing, and then you get hit with a wave of exhaustion, it doesn't mean to push through it. It means to tell upper management, hey guys, I've done everything I can do today. You're at a point of, I love that I'm staying in touch with my inner being. Some of you who have joined the other days, Kelly was she was so focused on well-being for 3 months before this. And Kathleen, if you want to jump in, you can. If not, don't worry. There was a period where 2 of her friends, Kathleen was one of them, Kelly was paranoid would be a fair enough word. She was getting paranoid about germs. When her friends came over, she would start looking at them and she'd go, did you guys wash your hands? Oh my God, here's Lysol wipes. Oh my God, can we do this? And this was months before the coronavirus hit. Her inner being was tapped in to what was going on around the world. And because Kelly, so there's that, okay, your inner being is your non-physical part within you. Non-physical meets physical, that's called a human being. The non-physical was tapped into this thing going around, was tapped into that is about to come around. It started giving Kelly impulses. Hey, you're not the most hygienic person. Start becoming aware. And Kelly went, oh, wait, oh my God, there's germs there. Oh my God, I don't wash my hand. Oh my God. And her friends went, we're looking at her like, what the fuck has gotten into you? What is this? Paranoid. And Kelly went, well, yeah, she justified it with a reason, which was a valid reason. Now Kelly realizes in hindsight, this is why sometimes, guys, when there's chaos going around, it didn't feel good to Kelly how she was, oh my God, they touched that. Oh my God, I touched it at the grocery store and then I touched my face. No, she was in a place of not panic, but a place of unease, a place of becoming aware of a way of being and behaviors that weren't helpful.
Be quiet for a minute, guys.
She was becoming aware of behaviors and habits that weren't going to be helpful for her transition. She didn't know what the transition was, but they were unhelpful. Kelly first had to become aware, wow, I need to start wiping down with actual sanitizing stuff my countertops. I need to start doing my dishes daily. I should also probably start vacuuming weekly. Oh, wow, when I go to the grocery stores, I need to do this. Oh, wow, when I go out and eat tacos and you put your hands on those jars and then put your hand on the taco, she's like, I think I either need to wipe those down or I need to grab those with a napkin. By the time the coronavirus hit, Kelly went, oh, you mean that kind of like 2 months of unease of becoming aware of all of that was actually to prep me so that now I've got it down pat. Now I have the systems, the behaviors that will keep me as one of the very likely uninfected ones throughout all of this. Can you be willing to listen to those impulses that you get and act on them, whether you can see why or not? That's the from here to here. You can't jump 20 feet, but is Kelly sure glad she had that 2 months before it was even maybe around when it started in China, probably a little bit before that, she was starting to develop the behaviors of systems. So by the time there was the first case back in the US, Kelly was, oh, my inner being knew what was up. I don't touch my face nearly as often. Oh, I get it. So when she started going with her friends, she's like, are y'all taking this seriously? I am. One friend sneezed on her food and Kelly gave her a pretty cockeyed look and went, that's COVID-19 right there. Right there. You just gave it to me. Likely don't have it because it just got to the US at the time. The friend had a nonchalant attitude about it. Well, let's not freak out, Kelly, because she was also aware of Kelly's little hygienic spree. Let's worry about what we can control and what we can't. And Kelly went, well, I can control how often I go out to eat with you. Do you see that?
I do. I actually had similar promptings, we'll say, that I was able to follow. And then later I was able to appreciate those promptings and being able to follow them. So it's been nice.
Exactly, guys. Take this as permission to fill your promptings, knowing that protecting and loving yourself is more than enough. We're going to share one more story with you, and we feel that you're soothed enough into it is okay to prioritize me and my family. And this is what I need to do that provides either relief feeling or positive upliftment feeling. If it's your inner being giving you impulses, it's either going to provide a feeling of relief, or if you're higher vibe, it's going to provide a, hey, that does feel better. Oh, it doesn't feel good to go over into my neighbor's house today? Without needing to justify to them or explain to them, just go, hey, for now, I'm really feeling called to stay in and be with my family today. I know that you're going to be able to figure this out in another way. It's being able to say that when you're tapped in with your inner being. So Kelly, when she was on her run the other day, bumped into man. He's always flirting with her when she goes. But Kelly hasn't seen him for like 4 weeks. AKA she hasn't run her sprints during winter. She started running them again. He started approaching her. She immediately backed up, damn near jumped, and went, yo, 6 feet. Us staying 6 feet apart is helping the doctors. Like, come on, how easy can it be So the people who are actually going through not a fun time right now. Well, let me give you my card. Kelly was like, no, I'm not touching anything, baby boy. No, let me give you my card. Kelly was, no, I'm not touching anything. I get that you want to run sprints with me too, but I'll tell you what, it's spring, it's getting warmer, you're going to see me out and about, but you stay on the right side of the road. I'll stay on the left side of the road. Oh, okay, well, do you want me to get you a pair of gloves? And Kelly looked at me and went, honey boy, gloves don't prevent you from getting the virus. If you touch it on the glove and then touch your face, the glove doesn't keep you safe. The glove just makes it so it doesn't get on your hands. But then it's on your glove. He pushed it. Okay, well, you run your sprint. When you come back, I'll give you my card. Kelly went, he didn't hear me. Ran her sprint, came back. Kelly was, whoa, I don't want the card, man. But he's like, oh my God, you're one of those. Let me get you a set of gloves. He's like, do you want that? Here, you're being dumb. He didn't say the you're being dumb part, but that was his vibe. And Kelly just rolled her eyes and went, oh my God, this is the exact kind of man that you don't even want to date. I know that there's plenty of men out there, plenty of women or men, whatever, plenty of potential partners who would view that and go, oh wow, he really knows how to take charge and lead. In reality, he was dismissing her and her concerns. You see that?
Yes.
So Kelly just went, all right, inner being, our usual sprint place is gone. He's always going to be there. He works in that apartment building. Find me a new place. And is that an okay reaction for her?
Yeah, that's a good story. You hit my only concern here, which is I'm usually so positive and I'm good with doing what I need to do. It's making sure that I'm not concerned about how that comes off to anybody else, right? So I think you guys are, as usual, right on point. Thank you.
We miss you too. We're going to do a little bit more of the story because it's resonating with other people too. Kelly wasn't, believe it or not, Kelly wasn't rejecting him. Kelly, he's a fine enough partner for her. When she said, hey, well, no, we'll connect. I'm always going to be walking by here, and somehow you magically are out here every time I'm here. So don't worry, I'll be back next week. When he insisted, she saw the red flag. I expressed partner A, person B. Hey, this is what would help make me feel comfortable. Let's just let it, you're going to see me. We're going to connect again. Let's just let it be organic. And next time, then we'll figure out a time. Did person B, well, no, this is the way it's got to be. You're being paranoid. You just got pummeled. A relationship, love and connection is, hey, this is what would make me feel comfortable. Hey, I can do that for you. Okay, well, we can interact. All right, here's the ways that we can interact. A light touch relationship. Kelly has one friend right now. They're emailing each other throughout the day. Oh, look at this feel-good story I just found. Oh, dude, I just heard Facebook donated this many masks. Oh, look, I just bought diapers for my neighbor. It's a like, hey, this is what feels good to me. Hey, this is what feels good to me. Some of them, obviously her friend right on this one, it's, yeah, Kelly, I've got time. Do you need help in your business? Yeah, I can use this help. Well, hey, Kelly, this is what feels good to me. Hey, this is what I need your help with. If it's ever, who cares what they think? They're the exact kind of person you don't want in your life anyway. Kelly doesn't care if this man thinks she's paranoid because she has an internal judgment against him too. Like he's thinking he doesn't even care about the doctors on the front line of this. Did she express that to him? No, she was just like, buddy, no, whoa, keep your card away from me. She took her sprint and she left. Okay, you got that. Do you have any questions for us though? We feel a little bit more in there. If you have a question, we could work it out today. If not, make sure you join once more throughout the week.
I think I'm good for now, but I'll join tomorrow and Saturday. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. It's been she was an OG, guys, when I was first starting. So let's see what time it is. All right, we got time for one more. All right, Spirit. Who is it? Oh, I guess I will take this time to let you guys know. If you guys are looking for more of my focus services, just you and me, I have spots one-on-one that are open, and I also have group masterminds that are open. So it's accessible to every price point, guys. So just go to kellylunt.com/apply if you would like that. Just let me know what's going on. We'll hop on a phone call. We'll see if we could either custom build you a package, or if a group program's good enough for you. But if you're just also interested, Kathleen will be dropping those links for everyone if you'd like that, kellylunt.com/apply. If you're just looking for continual light touches between April and May, Spirit and I just put together a new program called Spirit on Demand, and it's going to be 3 live broadcasts every week inside of a membership program on my website. 3 touch points every week to help soothe any emotion you're feeling, whether it's a low vibe fear or whether it's a high vibe. I did just need a little bit more reassurance that it's okay to prioritize me and my family. You just want those light touch points 3 times a week between April and May. Go to kellylunt.com/spirit on demand. It's under $200, guys. This is the most accessible program I've ever built. And not only that, but you guys get access to my High Vibe Club, which has hundreds of hours of spirit channeling, previous workshops, helping you personally grow. You've got the time now. You might as well do it. You can join that and hang out if you want. And for everyone who does join earlier, I'm going to have some bonus support in there the last week of March, next week. So there's just some more ways if you guys want more support than what this live can provide between now and Sunday. And yes, Spirit and I will still continue to go live next week. We're just going to figure out the new balance, considering I'll have to start supporting people one-on-one, group mastermind, and then the Spirit on Demand, super accessible program. But those are all the ways you can get a little bit more support. All right, Spirit, who is next? They're actually saying they're going to do 2 more, so this might go a little over an hour, guys. You know what it is? It's this number, 252. Hello, can you hear me? 255-5592. What? I can't read that whole number. Can you say something? Your number ends in 931. Oh, that's so weird. Spirit says you're next. Number 931, are you there? Okay, if you come back on, go ahead and type in the chat for now. Now they're saying skip on to Alyssa, homegirl.
Hi.
Alyssa, we haven't played with you in a while. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, we're fine.
We're weird question to ask.
We're in non-physical.
Well, yeah. I mean, I haven't talked to Kelly in a while either.
She's doing fine. She's getting along. She's hermiting a lot, just so you know. She's hermiting a lot.
Same. It's been a year of hermiting for me.
So talk to us about what's going on in your day-to-day right now, though, so that we can, because our whole desire throughout these free lives we wanted to do with Kelly is, one, to help you guys navigate and transition through this unprecedented time, the uncharted waters. Humanity is going to survive this. Humanity survived the wars. Humanity survived the Great Depression. Millionaires were made from the Great Depression. Millionaires were made during the dot-com burst. Millionaires were made during the latest one, that 2008, 2019 recession. Humanity is going to survive and make it through this. So we want to help you guys smooth and transition it. The second main focus is still stay focused on your personal desires. So Kelly knows another coach who's out there having her biggest month yet, and we're talking almost 6 figures. Kelly's response was, girl, now is not the time to play small. Now is the time to, don't be a braggart, but guys, success is still possible now. Success is still possible now. Keep going. Make next month even bigger than this is your biggest month. Have April be even your biggest month. Because then people who might be in despair, people who might be in disappointment, if they get into, oh, the pandemic, they'll have you as a wait, it's somehow possible. We went straight for the jugular, Alyssa.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird time. Like, business is going really well for me, which is unusual, and that's really exciting, but also like personal life is really stressful.
If we hold on, we wanted to pick what you just said before we go on to the next one. Business is going really well for me, which is unusual.
It is. It's a new thing.
If you're, oh, that's better though. If you're,
It's a new trend.
oh, that's even better way to word it. But let us break it down for everyone else. Your thoughts create your belief system, create your reality. Your thought is, business is going well. This is surprising. That's implying that there's going to be a downfall.
Mm-hmm.
That's implying that a rug can be yanked out away from you. Why not view it as, I've transitioned into a new way of living. I've transitioned. There's a new trend in my life, and I think I'd like it if this trend became a new norm. I may not see how, so we're not talking about emotional bypass, spiritual bypass, just think the highest vibe, fluff it up thought possible. We're talking about being where you are and continuing the path towards where you want to be. Hey, my business is picking up. Business is picking up. It feels, wow, it feels so good that business is picking up. I really like this feeling that business is picking up. If you even just stay there, your thoughts create your belief system, create your reality. You will think the thought long enough, it'll become a belief system of business is picking up. Business is picking up, which will become your reality. Business is picking up. If you, for all of you out there who it's not quite picking up, or you're having transition to learn money in a new way, I'd like my business to be picking up. I'd like to be one of those millionaires that are made. God, that would be nice. I certainly don't see how, or certainly don't believe it right now. But if it's possible, I'd like that. I like business to pick up. Business is picking up. It feels good that business is picking up. I really like the projects I'm working on. This one's interesting. That one's interesting. It feels good that business is picking up. I'd really love, I'd like to continue this trend of business picking up. And you know, maybe the trend can just embed in my body, embed in my brain, embed in the way that I think, embed in the way that I breathe. I can just become a new norm of business as usual. Business is always coming in. There's always business coming to me. Business can continue to come to me. Wow, does this whole kind of world pandemic thing, it kind of makes me a little really glad that it's non-physical's job for the step two, because I know in my reality, business is picking up. Okay, makes sense? Where are you at?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would love to believe that this is a new trend and that this is just my new norm. That'd be great. It's really hard to get there, but I'm working on it. So
Wait, we want to break that down for you, because that reeked of disbelief. Oh,
I know, like I fundamentally don't believe that this is my new normal. That sounds great. I love that idea. I wish I could believe it. I don't know how to actually believe it.
we hope you see how fast you're actually transitioning. The way you worded that was better than the previous one. So why not be? I had a stall out. I had a period that wasn't fun in my business. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel good sputtering by. It didn't feel good scraping by. There was just a downturn in my business. So I get why I have this thought pattern. I get it. I self-accept that thought pattern's there. Some of you might like tapping. I have this old thing that happened to me that didn't really feel good. And I know that this thought might be impacting my future success. And even though I have this thought that isn't the most helpful to me right now, I completely and wholly love and accept myself just as I am. I understand why I have this thought, and it's okay to have this thought. Of course I have this thought. There was a low drum in business. Business was slow for a while. In the past, business was slow. Business was slow in the past, and it didn't feel good when it was slow. But there's an upkick in my business right now, and that feels good. There's an uptick in my business right now, and that feels good. It does feel good. I like, whoa, it feels like a pleasant surprise. I like pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprises are enjoyable. When they're pleasant and it's a surprise, it's like the universe just gave me a little kiss. And I like kisses. Little kisses feel good. It's like little bundles of joy, kind of like those little cats that I was taking care of. They brought so much delight into my life. And this gift from the universe is bringing a lot of delight to my life. And even though I'm not experiencing the complete and full flow I'd like in my life, I love, accept, and embrace myself just as I am. Right now it's going well, so I'm going to love myself even more. You see where we're going with that?
Yeah.
the more that you self-accept, I understand and get why I think that way. If you guys type in emotional guidance list, we're writing the book with Kelly right now, The Practical Guide to Law of Attraction. If you look at the emotional guidance list, vibration 1 through 22, number 7 and up is when you're in alignment. Alignment just means there's the non-physical you and the physical you. You're one. You're listening to your emotions and your impulses, and you're acting on them. You'll be like Ebony, and you'll be like Kelly, going to the grocery store when they freshly wipe down the counter right before she gets there. When physical and non-physical are merged, that's when you have that synchronistic flow. That's when other people who aren't tapped in are, how does she do that? So 1, 8 and below is when you're a little separated, just a little separated. The further are you down, that's what the pain actually is. It's not the person who did this horrible thing to you. It's not the life situation. It's the disconnection between you and you. Because when your non-physical and physical are combined, that's when you, hey, my business is going well. You're hearing the impulses of the non-physical you, because the non-physical you is aware. Hey, Kelly's, adopt more hygienic things. It's really funny from our point of view. Kelly's showering once to twice a day now. And this was a girl who, fuck it, I work from home. I'm not working out. It's winter. I'm not working out and sweating. I'll shower every other day or so. So from us, we're like, woo, new habits being formed in her life. But she was tapped in, so she got that impulse. Now that it's clear, other people are catching it like wildfire, but Kelly has like, she'll touch her face twice in a whole day because she broke the habit of touching her face. She got used to having sensations on her face that she doesn't necessarily respond to with her hands. Make sense?
Yeah. So I can grow a new habit where I believe that this is my new normal.
Oh, we love that. And it's not about forcing it. It's just maybe a new habit could be grown where this is my new norm. I remember some of the impulses and the ideas that I got. Maybe I shall continue doing them, or inner being. I'll keep listening to you. Keep guiding me towards better feeling things. Keep guiding me to things that feel like relief, to things that feel smooth, to things that feel maybe a touch of happiness to them. Maybe a touch of productivity to it. Maybe a touch of contributing. Maybe a touch of just feel good, because feeling good feels good. And I would like to feel good. And this feels good. It feels like a breath of fresh air. Of course, I'm afraid it's going to get yanked away. I get why, but I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself that that's there. And that can be a vibration that winds down as my inner being and I wind up a new vibration of hope. A new vibration of hope. I would just like to feel hopeful. I'd like to feel hopeful that this can maintain. I would really like to feel hopeful that this can maintain. It's okay. It would be okay for this can contain. Hey, universe, trust me, it is okay if this contains. I'd like to feel hopeful that this can contain. But Kelly hit fear. Once it broke out and it hit her city and she went to the grocery store and it's wiped out, she went, oh, fuck, I'm scared. She went back and went, universe, I want to feel better. The next morning she walked on, she was guided to this synchronistic flow of someone repairing their patio. She looked at it and went, someone's repairing their patio? Oh, that's right. There's money, business as usual. We're now just doing it 6 feet apart. She had a synchronistic flow of business as usual, business as usual, business as usual. She allowed her non-physical to guide her on the direction for the walk to go that day. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, not everyone, you know this a little bit more. This will explain to some people who aren't as familiar with it. Emotional guidance list, 1 through 22. 7 and up is when you're in full harmony with your inner being. When you get below that, the pain you feel is the disconnection between you and you. You're not in tap with the part of you that knows your next step. You feel blind, you feel confused, of course. But what do you do if you're at an emotional state, 8 to 22 in that list? It means even though I feel afraid of marrying someone just like my dad, I completely and wholly love and accept myself just as I am. And then you can go through tapping, or you could just do law of attraction vibrational work. Because what that does, even though you're admitting, I want a husband and I feel afraid of marrying someone just like my dad, it automatically takes that lower vibration up to number 7, because the book we're writing with Kelly right now is translated by Esther. It says, content. We're having Kelly add / self-acceptance. So long as you self-accept, you know, I have that fear. Your vibration is brought up. You're both. You're, hey, inner being, I feel afraid and I'd like to feel better about it because I would like to get married and I feel afraid. Now you're now you're embodied in your body, not living in your head. You're in presence. And then your inner being who's here, who's the happily married person, is, I see that you're there. You know what? For you to get here, your next step is just to feel better. Your next step is to just start to interact with men who are healthy. Your next step is just to start seeing other relationships that are peaceful, that feel good, where both people are happy. Your next step is to actually have a fun, flirty conversation where a man does listen to you. So Kelly was on, it wasn't a date, but it was with a gorgeous man who was a potential. And it was 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. And her interview was like, hey, go out, God. And she was like, oh, he's 100% not my husband. Are you going to shoot down your next steps? You're not on your journey, or are you going to go on it? When she went there, she just kind of, the lady was walking them to their seat. He was plowing ahead, and she went, hey, do you mind if I tell her, ask her if we could sit at a booth? They're like, I'm really short, and those bar stools, they hurt my legs and they go numb. He actually just looked at her, heard her, and went, oh, hey, ma'am, can we actually please have one of the tables? And then Kelly went, oh, a man who heard what I said, took my need on as his own, and went, if that will make you feel more comfortable, absolutely, let's do it. He even asked for it. We can have an experience together where my preferences and his preferences are met, and we can have the we. That was very much a vital role in Kelly getting the vibration of a life partner. Do you see that? Are you still there, Alyssa? Well, we'll just continue with the story. Do you guys see that? You got to be willing to take the next step, the next step, the next step. For some of you, it's okay that I'm doing well right now. It's okay that I have the money to provide for my family. And it is okay for me to kind of spend more time with my family and not give away stuff so that me and my family could survive. For some of you, you're going to be reaching for that feeling of relief. For some of you, continue to follow that next step. And that next step might be, I am afraid, and that's okay. I'm afraid, and that's okay. So you're at least still in connection with your inner being, and you can still keep going towards moving through this global shift while staying focused on your personal desires so that you'll have a fun Thrive story at the end of this. That is our wish for all of you to hear today. So I want to say thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was so much fun for me. I'm going to be doing this live every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the exact same Zoom link all through Sunday. And if you guys are looking for more of my focus services just on you, go to kellylunt.com/apply. We'll get on a phone call, see if a custom one-on-one package is right for you, or we'll see if one of my group masterminds is right for you. Or if you're just looking for, you want the continual focus on your next step and path, and you want light touch with Spirit and I 3 times a week, come hang out in Spirit on Demand. It starts April. I'm going to do some sort of bonus support next week for y'all too. And it's only $200 for 2 months of 3 touch points with Spirit. It really just depends if you want to enjoy this or if you want a little bit more. But I love you guys. Thank you for everyone who tuned in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, love y'all.